Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I have some really fun games that I was playing with two friends of mine, Sheep God X and Stun God X. We were playing some double Frost Mage Sub Rogue 3v3 arenas, and it was super fun. Well, one, because we had no healer, and we had to either one shot or die because we don't have a healer, but we were just getting some crazy burst combos, and I kind of want to show you guys that today. And the burst combos that we were getting, I also want to break down how we were doing that, because I know a lot of people be like, how are you one-shotting like that as a Frost Mage? So we'll go ahead and break that down for you guys. But in this first game here on Blade's Edge Arena, we're fighting a Restoration Druid, a Frost Mage, and a Moonkin. And this is actually a little bit harder. Well, it could have been a little bit harder if all three people went stealth, and then they kind of got an opener on us. That would have been very unfortunate, right? But this sad girl Restoration Druid does not go stealth, and we do get an opener. So that's kind of the dream, right? That we get that cheap shot. So right away, guys, Icy Veins, On-Use Trinket, Orb, Comet Storm, Ice Nova, Pet Nova, and Spam Ice Lance. That's the instant cast Frost Mage opener, alright? That's the instant cast Frost Mage opener. So we'll go ahead and show that right here. I actually did not pop my On-Use here. That's a mistake. I should have definitely popped it. And boom. There it goes. Throw out the counter spell onto the Mage as well, and we pretty much did a one-shot. So let's go ahead and rewind that and just show you guys exactly. I'm popping every single cooldown. My Mage is, I'm pretty sure, doing the exact same rotation that I'm doing. Okay, Calm Storm, Ice Nova with the Orb, Spam Ice Lands, all instant cast, nothing to counter spell. And then my Rogue is dancing with Cold Blood. The Roast Master video, if you guys haven't seen that, is live. So he's doing that exact insane burst combo. And he is playing Mark for Death as well. And then Mark for Death Abyss there onto the rest of Druid as well. So just, oh, it's beautiful. There's so much damage landing at once. Mage, I'm trying to get the poly off. And then a lot of times, once we get the first kill, it's not completely over because we still don't have a healer, right? So especially if we kill a DPS and they still have a healer DPS, they could still definitely take us out. But we do manage to get that second kill very fast and finish off the game just like that. Alright, here on Ashamane's Fall, we're fighting a Ret Hunter Disc. A little bit more of a real composition here for this match. And we start off triple invis, or I think my Mage is going to go invis here in a second. I was actually showing my Mog some cool transmog gear, or the stream some cool transmog gear, but we're pushing in here. We get a Sap on the Priest, a big opener onto the Ret. It's actually very scary because the Ret still has bubble. So we get the bubble from the Ret. We resap the Priest, and this is a game that we could definitely lose, right? Like, the Pally has that hard out, and we didn't win in the opener. Now, if the enemy teams uses stuff like Pain Suppression or Trinkets, we could definitely go down. So this is a match that, is definitely looking very scary. We get the Sheep onto the Hunters, the 3 stuns onto the Priest, but then the Pally gets Pain Suppression and the barrier from the Priest. The Priest actually is running that barrier talent, so we have that huge shield onto the Pally as well. Fear coming out, and this is where things start to get a little messy, right? If we're not killing in the opener, then we could definitely lose this match. Right, we get the Polymorph onto the Priest. He does death it, the Kidney Shot and the Ring overlap, and it looks like I'm going to go down here. Pally taking a ton of damage. I'm doing the best job I can trying to survive, but I do eventually go down. So this is kind of, I wanted to show how a game kind of goes south really quick with a composition like this, because some of these triple DPS one-shot videos, if you don't show any losses, you're like, wait a minute, how do you ever lose? You just kill in the opener every game. That's kind of how you do it, right? You play your defensives right on the enemy team, you survive that opener, and then you kind of go from there. But I think we fought this team again and changed up our strategy a little bit. All right, here we go, guys, on Tolvaron Arena versus the same exact people. And it's just right off after the loss. So we are typing. We're not in Discord or anything, but we're typing to each other like, what do we want to try? What do we want to do? We start off triple invis once again. We sap the Paladin, and this time we actually open up onto the Priest. My Rogue does a pretty fast opener there, so we didn't get the maximum damage, but we did get that Pain Suppression, that barrier we were just talking about, the Sank, the Desperate Prayer, so many defensive cooldowns there from that Priest, and we swap it over to the Hunter with the Bomb. Right away, he trinkets and gets restunned onto his trinket. Tons of damage coming off. Ray of Frost being channeled. Hunter's about 50% life, and right about here is where I'm thinking I need to preemptively start line of sighting and ranging so that I don't actually die in between the go. The blind comes out on the Priest, gets bopped, and now we throw a Sheep out on the Ret Paladin. At this point, it's very scary. It looks like very similar to last game. We didn't kill in the opener. Nothing is really quite set up for a kill. Hunter's in this to turn, so he's safe. Pally stole his bubble. Priest is very vulnerable, and he's off stun DR. We throw that stun out onto him. There's that cheap shot. Can't quite get to the priest right now. I have no blink available, but if I get to that priest, we get a lot of burst into him. It looks like my rogue wants to swap because he has that Night Blade on him. We could actually get a lot of damage out. We do throw that cross you see out onto the Pally, that resheep onto the Pally, get that Comet Storm, the Ice Nova just in time, and it does go down. Actually, double kill there with the Hunter. So if you see, the Hunter was actually stacked with his Priest, so the Comet Storm Ice Nova hit the Priest and the Hunter, and we actually killed the Priest and the Hunter at the same time right there. So that was actually a very nice finish to that game. These guys did beat us, but then we changed up our strat and we came back and beat them, so it's pretty cool having back and forth games. Alright guys, here in Ruins of Lordaeron, still with some double Frost Mage Rogue one-shots for fighting a Restoration Druid, a Ret Paladin, and a Feral Druid. And this is a match where we don't really want to go Ret, because he has that hard immunity, right? He has Bubble, which is not great. So we want to go on either Druid, but both Druids are in stealth, so we almost want to like kind of like bait them to come out by going Paladin and then swapping, or we could just have, what we could do is just have like one Mage start attacking Pally. As Pally starts running in and the Feral might open, then we just bomb on the Feral or bomb on the healer if we find him. If we find the healer, ooh, there it is. We found the healer in stealth. We caught him with his pants down here in the sewers. Throw that pre-smoke bomb out, and this is gonna be dirty, guys. I'm gonna warn you. This guy is in cat form. All right, in a smoke bomb. And both of his partners are out of the bomb, like they can't help him. And this is double Mage Rogue. All right, let me just play it. Ooh. Let's go ahead and rewind that. All right, Sap, Bomb, Icy Veins, Orb, Comet Storm, Ice Nova, and he just got erased right there. I know on my stream I was live streaming. I was like, clip that shit, because I really wanted to watch that one back. But there it is. That's an insane amount of burst. All right, an insane amount of burst in just a couple seconds there. This was the damage breakdown for that last game. Actually came out on top. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe he's had a little bit more cleave, a little bit more damage there, but. Both Mages doing that exact same rotation. The Rogue getting all of his damage out. The Cold Blood, the Mark for Death, absolutely everything. And that's how you do some one-shots. Alright guys, Blade's Edge Arena, different composition this time. Warrior, DK, Resto, Druid. And I know some of you guys are probably thinking, why didn't you show more losses, Czar, instead of just that one loss? I think that was our only loss that we actually had the entire time queuing this. I mean, we're just queuing skirms just for fun. No voice, just going in for some crazy one-shots. But I think that might have been our only loss going into that session. So it's actually pretty solid. Here we're fighting a team that, you know, once again, guys, we want to pick a target that doesn't have any like hard immunities and that we can just hunter to O. At this point, it could be Warrior or DK, really, or Resto Druid, but the Resto Druid is in stealth, remember, so we have to kind of pick a target that's a little more vulnerable. Looks like we do pick that Death Knight. Once again, guys, like clockwork, throwing out that Comet Storm Ice Nova. I actually do Comet Storm Ice Nova Orb. Could have done it the other way around. Actually, this way provides a little bit more burst up front, but then a little bit less damage overall. Warrior kind of gets cleaved down by that same thing, and at this point, we're just picking on kids, and that is just not even fair. Some people in my stream were loving it. All right, some people in my stream were like, Czar, stop picking on some kids. So we eventually stopped queuing. Guys, if you enjoyed these one-shots, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. Definitely have a lot more. Been playing a lot of Rogue Mage, 2v2, which is a lot of fun. A lot of stuff like this, and 3v3, which is a lot of fun. So make sure to give it a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this as well. Make sure to thumbs the video down if you did not enjoy the video, and talk to me in the comments about what you guys want to see in the future. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.